We're gonna talk about our brother Deshaun Watson, man. If y'all don't know, Deshaun Watson was the ball boy for the Atlanta Falcons while we was
Yeah.
there. I don't know if it was like 2010,
Oh, he was there
12,
every year.
13. There
He was
for a
there every
while.
year.
So he was
Yeah, he
there
was there.
for a lot longer than I was there. I was only there for 2 years. So, he has a unique relationship with a lot of people that played for the Falcons. We knew him as a young man. So we have a different outlook for Deshaun Watson than most people. So as we know, man, Deshaun Watson, he's in a unique situation, right? What do you think it would take for him to get back to playing at a high level like he once did, right? And can he be trusted with another huge contract? What do you think?
I mean, I just think he got to go out there and just show that he can play again and just be consistent. I think ever since he made that bad decision, he know nothing good come out of Cleveland. He know that. I don't know why he went over there. Man, listen,
You know, I
Zion,
went over
listen,
there.
Zion, listen. I ain't gonna lie to
He
you,
can't
man.
turn down that money, boy. Fully guaranteed. He gonna go to
Now,
Canada.
now, listen. I ain't gonna. He can't. Listen. He can't turn down the money. But we had a similar offer. It wasn't fully guaranteed. We had a similar offer on the table. Atlanta had
What?
a similar offer on the table to
Oh
get
man,
him.
that's breaking news.
Oh
Is it?
yeah, dude.
Wow.
Listen, bro. The text message I was sending this man, everybody was like, "Hey, yo, yeah, you coming? Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm coming." Then
Yeah.
we that da. Deshaun Watson is going to Cleveland Browns, guaranteed. I said, "Oh God."
Hey, Cleveland say, man, hey, listen here, man. What they offer you? All right, forget it. We're gonna just guarantee the whole
The
contract,
whole
man. We ain't
thing.
got time to play. We trying to win the Super Bowl. We're gonna give up the whole draft. But man, that's some news, man. So the Falcons was in the running for Deshaun
Oh, we
Watson.
was in the
Maybe a
run.
lot of other people know.
Listen, bruh. Listen, I ain't even gonna lie, Zion. Listen, this is when Matt was on the end, and listen, they wouldn't even answer his phone calls to get DY, and then he turned the page. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
So it was a lot going on at the facility. You know what I'm saying? That was going up and around trying just to get it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's how
yeah,
bad we wanted it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
he always been a really good player. I just think
Right.
he got to get back. What 30, 31? He's still
Yeah, yeah.
young.
As
As
young.
a
That's young for a
yeah,
quarterback.
as a
Yeah.
quarterback, he's still young. But I just think like when you and I always tell people like this. For instance, he leave Houston, bro. You play in the dome. You got a one receiver. You had a nice tight end. You had
Mm-hmm.
Fuller, who was like the downfield fast guy. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? And then you had
Yeah.
good backs. You go to
Yeah.
Cleveland, you got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now
Yeah.
they looking at you to come save the day. You don't got no tools in the toolbox. You just got a
Right.
toolbox. And now they
Yeah.
got to come fill the toolbox in order for you to be, good. And I said, man,
Yeah.
when you put yourself in that type of situation like that, then it's a hard situation to thrive and get better in because of the fact of the matter is like you ain't got the necessary things to be good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm hoping now, they got some better players. They went young. They drafted some nice wideouts, in the draft. We don't know what they're gonna be, but hopefully, they got potential. And then Judy could go out there and make a couple plays. They got two nice running backs, you know what I'm saying? Two
Mm-hmm.
nice tight ends. So they got a bunch of good stuff now to where he can be
Yeah.
successful. At the end of the day, they still got to fix that old line. But I
Yeah.
think, man, he still got skills. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't think he gonna be able to.
Quishan Junkins come back. And he looks like he's healthy. So, that should do a lot for the Cleveland Browns. You know what I mean? But I'm rooting for Shedeur and Deshaun Watson, right? May the best man win, right?
Yeah.
Do you think Shedeur Sanders, have what it takes to outcompete Deshaun Watson for the number one spot? From what you saw so far from Shedeur Sanders, can he outcompete
I
Deshaun
think
Watson?
I think I think that Shedeur is a solid quarterback. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's never been as talented as Deshaun Watson. Just period. I mean,
Right.
he's just not that talented as this
I think
man. So
everybody would agree with that. I think everybody would
yeah.
agree with that. Yeah.
So it's like not that I'm shitting on him. I'm just like if these dudes were still coming out of college today,
Deshaun
you
Watson
gonna
is a
pick
talented
yeah,
mug, right?
yeah.
He was
You gonna
a
pick D
beast
Watt.
coming out of Clemson.
Yeah, so you gonna pick him ahead of Shedeur. You know what I'm saying? So it's like from a talent perspective, I think like Deshaun Watson is a much talented football player. Not to say that Shedeur can't come in and be solid at quarterback and do good things. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if I'm Cleveland, I'm gonna go with the most talented guy that gives us
Yeah.
the best opportunity to win. And then if it don't work out, and I can always insert Shedeur and then just let him take the keys.
That's a good point. That's a good point. But how do you handle the contract situation? He goes out there and ball out. What do
Now
you
that's
do
the
next
problem.
to him? Do you
If you
franchise
go out
tag
there and
him?
ball
Do you
out,
give him a 2-3 year deal guaranteed, a lot of money up front again? Like, how do you handle that situation? So does it even make sense to even put him at
give him an
try to
opportunity.
make him the starter? If you want to win a Super Bowl, I guess, huh? Whoa. How
Well,
do you handle
the
that?
new
What do you
coach,
think?
the new coach, he coming there to win, so he ain't gonna put himself in no situation not to win, unless they got a plan to draft some of these dudes that's coming out next year that they say is supposed to be legit. But
Yeah.
you still don't know. And if I'm if I'm them, Arch Man, hey, them mans don't play that. They not going to Cleveland.
They ain't going to Cleveland. Hey,
You
that's a fact. That ain't even an assumption. That's a fact. Boy. Eli Manning did not go to San Diego. That's a fact.
The man don't play that. They not doing that. So,
but as I'm watching Deshaun Watson and participating in OTAs, he just doesn't look the same passing the football, right? He looked a lot more fluent in Houston. Maybe it's just me. He just doesn't look the same.
Nah, he was letting that thing rip in Houston. He was letting that thing ride.
He was letting that thing rip in Houston, huh?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the difference between him now and then, he don't trust them boys. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you get in a situation and like, just like quarterback wide receiver relationships. If this man know you gonna catch his ball, he gonna give you every opportunity. But if I keep throwing this thing to you, you keep dropping it, man, I can't keep coming to you. I got to go over here. You know what I'm saying? But he don't got no over there to go to. So it's like he trying to figure out who can make plays for him, who can't make plays for him, and he just a little gun shy. But hell, you got to let it rip. Cause when you was in Houston, it wasn't no gun shy. You was just letting it go.
You letting it rip. You letting it rip.
Go.
For some reason, I blame everything on Kevin Stefanski, and we're gonna see if Todd Monken could do it. I think Todd Monken gonna do a much better job like he did in Baltimore with Lamar Jackson and Tyrone Huntley. Something he just loved these black quarterbacks. So we're gonna see, man.
That's what he do. Hey, listen, if you ain't got no pigment in your skin, he don't mess with you. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.